We wanted to give a holistic approach of education, and we saw the curriculum of Maharishi School, and we thought this was the best thing that we can give it to our son.
And first day when I came here with my daughter in his school, I noticed the environment, the aura of his school was very positive.
We may develop intelligence, we may understand the concepts, and we may be creative. But on top of that, we have to connect ourselves to what we are learning. That part is missing in most of the schools.
Hello, my name is Richard Bell. I'm the head of Maharishi School. At Maharishi School, we do a lot of different programs to help develop students' inner abilities. When they get dropped off and come into the school building, they don't go directly to their classroom. First, they go up to the 4th floor of our building, which is where our meditation hall is. And they begin with some rest there, and then they do some yoga asanas. They do a breathing exercise called pranayama. It helps to settle the mind and body. And then most importantly, they practice their Transcendental Meditation technique. And we do this so that the brain becomes more orderly, more coherent, so that the body gives off stress. And so we're able to enter the classroom more orderly and more clear in our thinking. So after they finish their morning program, the student goes into their classroom is not the same one who entered the school building 45 minutes earlier. Now they're prepared to learn. They're fully awake.
If you speak to anyone that knows me, they'll tell you how busy I am. I'm involved with theatre, work, lighting, science, golf, all sorts of different activities, and the one thing that keeps me all together is that I can have something that's very restful to allow me the energy to do everything I need to do.
I've been going to Maharishi School since preschool, and I got my word of wisdom when I was 6, and then from then I moved on to TM, and I'm a Siddha now. And I can feel that inner change affect everything I do in my outer life. Knowing who I am, and knowing that I'm not just me, but I'm a part of everything. And incorporating that into everything that I do has helped me so much in my life, in school, in my friendships, in my relationships with my family.
I went to Stanford last summer for a course in artificial intelligence, and I saw all the stress that everybody had every single night. I mean, I had to stay up late nights working on projects, and everybody was just exhausted in the morning. And one thing, I was able to practice my Transcendental Meditation while I was there, and it really allowed me to have an edge over everybody else.
My name is Penelope McKeag. I'm a senior, and I'm going to the University of Iowa for a bachelor's degree in music performance. And my time here at Maharishi School has really given me a sense of self and has grounded me a lot just by having a technique that I can go back to throughout my entire life.
My name is Sky Knight. I'm going to the University of California, Berkeley. I'm going to study business.
My name is Pavni Carr, and I am a senior this year, and I'm going to Iowa State and Ames next year to study industrial design and economics.
Ryan Stackland, and I am going to Chapman University in Orange County, California, where I will get a theater major.
My name is Coco Clark, and I am heading off to Georgetown University this fall in Washington, D.C. to study international relations.
Since it was founded in 1981 in the secondary level of our school, Maharishi School has been a college preparatory school. So naturally we have to offer a very rigorous, challenging academic program, and in each of our core subjects, science, math, social studies, language arts, students will have the option of doing an honors track by doing their own original research. And that kind of project-based orientation is what the honors would typically mean in one of our classes.
My name is Atreya Day, and I was originally born in Calcutta, India. I'll be going to college in Haverford. It's right outside of Philadelphia, and it's one of the best colleges in the country, and I've gotten a full scholarship, so I'm really excited to go. I'll be studying chemistry, and I'll be going into probably chemical engineering. In this year's science fair project, I worked on water purification using nanoparticles. I also went to the International Sustainable Engineering, Energy and Development, and where I got a first place gold medal. So I'm really proud of what I've done, but I want to continue it also when I go to college.
My name is Carol Chestnut, and I am a teacher at Maharishi School of 12th grade economics and math. I was in management consulting for about 20 years before I moved here. I have an engineering background, and I work typically with people who graduated from MBA schools all over the U.S. What I find in these seniors is, like these top MBA thinkers, they're able to see beyond the details, to see bigger trends, bigger issues, bigger concepts. And that is a significant skill to have in business, and I think it's a really profound skill to have in life.
And all parents want their children to be strong themselves and achieve whatever they might want to achieve. And according to me, the school gave them all. The respect, the confidence, and the tools to achieve anything they wanted.
We've had 3 children graduate from Maharishi School. Our oldest was in 5th grade when we got here. He is now an industrial engineer from Iowa State University, and he got a 4-year scholarship to go there.
It prepared you for college in terms of making sure that you had all the right tools to go out there and be on your own and keep to a schedule and make the right choices when you're out there on your own.
Our younger son went to University of Wisconsin-Whitewater to pursue finance. He just graduated a month and a half ago, summa cum laude with honors from the university.
And on the dean's list all the 4 years.
I will also say our daughter, who was not very academically inclined all her life, is going on to study at Iowa State University. She will be studying industrial design, hopefully, or some sort of design. She's also on a 4-year scholarship.
My name is Melinda Gosvig. I graduated from Maharishi School in 2004, and I've come back to work at the school as an alumni relations officer. And one of the things that really inspires me about the school is that in addition to the standard college prep program and the Transcendental Meditation technique that the students practice, they also have another component to their education called the Science of Creative Intelligence, or SEI. And what the Science of Creative Intelligence does is it allows the kids to investigate into the fundamental principles and patterns that structure not just science or math, but their own experience of life and the natural world itself. And this takes a couple of different forms, and one of the forms that it takes is in looking into different principles that describe these patterns. For example, rest is the basis of activity. We see that in their own lives. You know, they go to sleep at night and then they wake up and go to school during the day. But also in nature, like there's winter, which is a season of rest, before there's spring or summer, which are activity. But then it's also in writing, in paper. You have grammar, where you have a sentence, and then you have punctuation, which is little gaps or pauses. And it's really in everything. In art, you have the silence and the dynamism. So you see these fundamental principles in the whole scope of life. And by learning this, by seeing these principles, the students gain a greater understanding of how everything is connected. Everything is connected within all their studies, and everything is connected back to themselves.
I think my favorite SCI quote, especially from the Bhagavad Gita, it's you have control over action alone, never over its fruits. I think that really pertains to my life, because before I actually heard this, I was caught up in winning the science fair awards and doing basically trying to achieve the highest position. And this year, after I heard that, I actually landed in 12th grade this year, and I found that by just focusing on the science fair activity, just on the activity, on learning and doing the actual science fair experiments, I was able to actually do even better than what I had normally done in 8th, 9th, 10th grade.
The knowledge here is something that people get in a lifetime, and we've gotten it from kindergarten to senior year, and that's just so incredible. For instance, the expression, knowledge is structured in consciousness, has really resonated with me, because it's like the way you view the world all depends on how awake you are. And just knowing that when you go into college is such a great thing to have in the rest of your life, because you can just keep going back to your technique and just cultivating that sense of awakeness.
In Maharishi School, where it is consciousness based, meaning they're all able to connect to all the sciences, all the arts, all that they learn, they're able to connect with themselves. And for this time of the century where we're already into energy crisis, we are already into global warming and all those things, this time I think the whole younger generation should be into consciousness based education, otherwise we will completely destroy this planet.
Another unique component of Maharishi School education is the study of Sanskrit, which is one of the oldest languages known to humankind.
Why do we read here? Because Maharishi gave us the instruction that to get enlightened quickly, what we do is we meditate and then we read the Vedic literature. It takes that transcendental level which we become familiar with in our meditation, and then we integrate it into our activity.
You're enlivening your physiology, but also enlivening all of the laws of nature within yourself. We're also unifying as a group. Like towards the end of Sanskrit reading, we're all kind of on the same level. We all just kind of feel this sort of like evenness. Yeah. Like yesterday, we stopped after 3 pages, and it was just like, and then it was silence for about 5 seconds, and he was just like, it's vibrating.
It was almost like an
it
echo.
resonated almost. Yeah. It was just like when we're all together in Sokoyan, and then it stops. It's just like you can feel the impact of that.
Hi, my name is Noelle Boucherel, and I'm the admissions officer at Maharishi School. And this education isn't just for people in Fairfield. We have students coming from all over the world. We have students represented from China and India, and Germany and Argentina, and all over the country as well.
We have someone from Iran, someone from Iceland, from India, and it's kind of like I get to learn, by just interacting with them, I get to learn about their backgrounds and their cultures, and it just signifies how all around the world, all of this diverse culture can come together and exist harmoniously.
It was really easy to transition from England to Fairfield because everyone in my class was so welcoming, and from the moment I arrived, it was like I'd been there for 10 years.
Our boarding students will live with host families in our community, so we work very closely between the host family and the natural family to make sure that the communication is very direct there and frequent. It's very important that our host family and we as a school community honor the natural family's values, their customs and traditions, and standards for behaviors.
My name is Craig Pearson. I'm Executive Vice President at Maharishi University of Management in Fairfield, Iowa. We offer an outstanding quality of traditional education at the undergraduate level. We have a range of undergraduate majors in the liberal arts, in the arts, in business, in media and communications. We have an exciting new major in sustainable living. At the graduate level, we have the largest computer science master's degree program in the country. We have a master's degree in business administration, several other master's degree programs, and we have 3 PhD programs. And that's only the beginning. We have a systematic technology that allows students to develop their full potential from within, actually develop their intelligence and their creativity from inside out. And on that foundation, they really have a framework for learning the traditional disciplines that they're studying.
Everything at MUM is basically there for your best learning experience. Meditating in the morning, and then going to class refreshed. And then before lunch, you have this 10 minutes meditation, bring everything back to wholeness. and then in the evening meditate again, and then going to bed early. So just the routine, the lifestyle that you get at MUM, the supporting, the people supportive, you know, everybody tries to help you to get the best experience.
I really feel that once we meditate, it takes out all your stress and gives you that peaceful place, gives you full energetic, and that you are ready to go in and work. I really think that all the environment plus Transcendental Meditation plus the course routine and everything that just fit in very easily, and it was really easy to adopt, get fit into the whole routine.
Honestly, I think I'm learning way more than I learned in University of Iowa, because in this university we focus on one subject and one block that is for 4 weeks, and over the 4 weeks we don't have any stress or any problem of submitting any other homework of any other class, so we're focusing on one subject. So we learn more about the subject because we go in depth with that subject.
Every class that I've taken at this university, we talk about the discipline and then whatever we're learning, and then we look at it in terms of the broader whole of the discipline. So we'll look at Shakespeare and relate him to the whole field of literature, and then we'll take that and we'll relate it back to our experience of transcending, so that it's not just we're learning about literature or science or business, but we're learning about this aspect of it, and then we're learning about how it relates to ourselves. So it actually means something in terms of our lives.
The faculty here is so friendly. We've had a few university rotating trips come to India, and my mom and my dad have met them all. So my parents thought that would be a really good idea of sending their daughter, especially in India, they don't send their daughters away because they don't trust anyone. And my mom really trusts everyone in this university, and she still has people she talks to back and forth, finding out how I am doing without me knowing, but I'm okay with it because I'm pretty good.
These students care about the environment, they care about health, they care about healthy eating habits, and about world peace, most importantly. They have that drive to do something to make the world a better place. They really care to go deep within themselves and to find something that's important and to contribute something that's important.
When you bring all of this together, the rigorous, excellent traditional academics, the consciousness-based foundation, development of students' full potential from within, it's taking one course at a time, balanced daily routine, healthy diet, international community is another feature. Put all of that together and you have a unique opportunity for personal growth and professional development that is really available nowhere else. And what does it mean when you graduate? It means that you are better prepared for graduate school, better prepared for joining a workforce, better prepared for starting your own business. Whatever you would like to do, you graduate with more intelligence, more creativity, better health, more inner peace, more outer dynamism.
So I think my education at MUM prepared me for this job, this position, in the best way possible. And to me, the most important thing is just being happy inside, being stable, and being centered and balanced and having a positive outlook. That's the most important thing for any path in life. And that's what I got at MUM that I don't think I could have got at any other college.
We come from all over the world, almost all over the world in here, but we still can appreciate and we still can respect each other in here. And also we respect our culture also, and we celebrate together all of us, and it's just so fantastic.
We have a nice Indian community over here which get along with the students. We have, every little thing, being a Holi, being a Diwali. We meet on these big occasions. And they are also like an extended family. I'm also a daughter to somebody, or a masi, as you know, being a mother, sister to somebody. So it's really, really wonderful.
Last Sunday we had about 15 MUM Indian students here for dinner. I spent all day cooking, but I was rewarded. I had nothing left at the end of the day. And we spent like about, 3.5 hours just having fun. We were singing songs in their native language and, just generally getting to know them a little bit. It helps them to know that they can get in touch with some of the families in town if they want to.
This is the best part of our community, that we celebrate all the festivals, all occasions together. When we are coming together, it's like we are having very big extended family here. Having Maharishi School here, it's like strong base of education and then very friendly environment. So it's like all together. So it's like heaven on earth.